guys, in this video I'm going to take you shopping at the Alpha store, which is one of my favorite places in Korea to shop for stationery supplies as well as art supplies and a bunch of other random cute stuff. But first, I want to say thank you to Skillshare who is sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community filled with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Some of the class topics include painting with watercolors, kawaii drawing, brush lettering, and how to grow your Instagram and TikTok following. I recently took a class on gouache painting with Angela Mackay, and in this class we learned how to draw florals and botanicals and how to make a pattern using gouache paint combined with Photoshop. It was really interesting. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you, and it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The first 1,000 to click the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. So you can find the Alpha store in Namdaemun Market as well as various places throughout Seoul, but I went to this Alpha store in Osan, Korea, which is absolutely massive. So now we're gonna head downstairs and check out this massive art and stationery store. Ooh, here's a section with a bunch of cute little pens. I love these little Molong pens. These are pens that you can buy for like, I don't know, $4 in a lot of those cute stores in Hongdae, but if you go to places like Artbox or the Alpha store, you can probably get them for a lot cheaper. They have a lot of Japanese pens and art supplies as well as European ones, so this is a great place to come if you like drawing and painting and that type of thing. Also, this is probably the closest thing that you can find to Michael's or Hobby Lobby in Korea, except of course for the underground craft market at Express Bus Terminal, and I have a video on that if you guys are interested. I'll link it in the description box below. So Monami is a Korean brand, and this is a really great place to buy Monami markers. That whole set was like 7,500 won, which is about $7 US. And here is a nice little selection of pencil cases. Personally, I'm partial to the holographic pencil cases, but let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I also like that Molong pencil case, and I like the fruits and vegetable pencil cases that they have in Korea. I think that they're so quirky and so Korean. And here are some pencil caps that you can use to cover your pencil, so when you put it in your pencil case, the lead doesn't break. And here are a bunch of bulk pencils for little kids. This will be great to give out in like yuchuan or preschool goodie bags or gift sets for your kids' preschool. And then they have some really cute pens. I see Line Friends. This one is really cute with the different colors. Glitter gel pens, and they have this rocket colored pencil. So a bunch of cute character pens. And over here they have a bunch of cute Molong stationery sets. So these things would make really great gifts, I think, for kids, for birthday parties and things like that. And this little rainbow Molong pencil set is so adorable. So I think I've seen these types of items at the Dongdaemun Toy District, and you could probably find them cheaper there, but there you would have to bargain, and here you can just pay a set price, which is actually what I prefer. I think those pencil sets are really adorable. So they have some vegetable and fruit stationery items, and this little cow pencil sharpener is so adorable. I've been looking for one of these for my family, so yeah. This reminds me of the old school pencil sharpeners that I used to have when I was in elementary school, but they are 100 times cuter. So I was looking for one of these bigger pencil sharpeners that was either automatic or had a handle for my family. And I bought one from Daiso, but it ended up being really poor quality, so we never used it. So I was kind of in the market for a new pencil sharpener. So there's so many cute ones to choose from, but in the end, I walked around the entire store and I forgot that I was planning on getting a pencil sharpener, so I did not pick one out. Over here they have a pretty good selection of those Japanese puzzle erasers, and I love these. I think they're so adorable. You can actually take the animals apart, and you could probably take the fruit apart into different pieces. And then here are some of those sliding erasers along with refills. The refills are always useful. And I like how the sliding case kind of protects the erasers from getting dirty, and also you can be a little bit more precise when you have these types of pen erasers as opposed to the regular erasers. A mini eraser gumball machine, so cute. And this is something that I probably had when I was a child. That little roller device at the bottom helps to clean up your eraser shavings. And this is like a moldable gummy eraser, so you can make it into a shape, kind of like clay. And over here they have all of these basic white erasers. These are all really good quality, and they're also super cheap. I think they're probably the equivalent of $1 or less. Sienna has this pink eraser and it works really well. Everyone always comments about the prices when they watch my Korean videos. 1,000 won is equivalent of $1. So 500 won would be about 50 cents. So these are all less than 1,000 won each. So these are really good prices. I think this cherry blossom eraser is really pretty. I don't know if it's gonna work well, but I might just end up getting it because it's so cute. So now we're in the section that has correction tape or whiteout tape. This is a pretty massive section. So they have the plain ones like this, and Tombow is probably one of the best brands I think for correction tape. It's a Japanese company and it's been around for ages. I remember using their quicker erasers when I was in elementary school. Whiteout tape is one of those things that I never really let my kids use, because one time I let my daughter Sienna use my whiteout tape, and then she used it so that the tape came off of the track, and it was pretty much impossible to fix after that happened, so I had to just throw it away. So now whenever they need to use it, I will just use it for them. Over here they have a bunch of cute pens, and I think I let my kids each pick out one, but I can't remember which one they got. And over here they have a massive selection of pencil lead. I'm partial to these cute ones with the little prints on the cover, but they all have, you know, pencil lead inside. This cup is called a tumbler cleaner, and you can use it to sort of vacuum off your desk or the inside of your car. I think the bottom of the cup is supposed to suck up dust and dirt, and these things are also mini cleaners. Over here they have some different drawing and art books. I love Korean drawing books. I think that they're really unique, and you can't find anything like this in the US. So even though everything is going to be in Hangul, and if you don't read Hangul, that might dissuade you from buying some of these, but I think that this would be a great souvenir to bring back to Korea, or even to give somebody as a gift. These ones look like they're dress-up paper doll sets, and I think you could probably punch them out, so this is really cute. I think that nowadays kids have so many toys, so I really like it when people give my kids books as gifts, and that's also a gift that I like to give to other people, because you can always use books. So this is the origami paper section, and they have all different kinds in Korea, and here are some different origami books. It's not quite as, you know, fancy as it gets in Japan, but these books are really good for kids. I think somebody gave one to Sienna as a gift and she used it a lot. These are little miniature canvases that you can use to paint these characters. These look like the art box characters actually. So this store sells a lot of art box stuff. These are little diaries that you can actually lock up with a key. These are so cute. And here are these notebooks. If you are visiting Korea, then make sure to load up on these because they're so cheap, they're so adorable, and I like how they're not super thick or super large, so you get to switch it up and have different characters or like a different design on your notebook, and I think it makes note taking a lot more fun. Some of these are just really pretty. These ones look like they're made for practicing Hangul though, because if you look inside they have the squares. So if you're not practicing your Hangul, then maybe you you want to make sure that you get the lined paper. And this is also good for practicing kanji, Japanese characters. Oh my gosh, this one is so cute. Over here they have plain envelopes that can be used for gifting money. In Asian countries, a lot of times people give out money as a gift rather than like a present. And I think in the US, like that is considered bad form for some reason, but pretty common here. I don't know why, but for some reason I really like this notepad. Over here they have these little kids' name badges. So you can stick your ID card in here and kind of protect it. So we have reached the scissors section. I don't know why this store has so many different kinds of scissors. This is kind of insane. But I am kind of like a scissors aficionado, so I like to try out all of the unique features that some of these special scissors have. So this is one that has a curved blade. It kind of reminds me of the Japanese fit cut curve, which has a round blade. That's what this one is. This is the fit cut curve. And so I have this, and this makes it easier for the scissors to grip whatever you're cutting. So if you're cutting like a piece of plastic, for example, it can cut through it really easily, like butter. And this one looks like it's sort of a dupe, maybe. I don't know which one came first, but this one looks like it's by a Japanese brand as well. If you guys have watched my interesting Japanese stationery series, I featured a number of different interesting Japanese scissors. I will link those in the description box if you guys are interested in watching them. Okay, looks like we've reached the miniature stickers and post-it notes section. I'm such a sucker for these cute little post-it notes and tabs, but when they're too cute, I have a hard time using them. I almost feel like this Alpha store is kind of a mashup of Artbox and the Alpha store, because a lot of stuff in here I've seen at Artbox. I've definitely seen that Dokboki notepad or character before. These are really cute post-it note holders. Okay, it looks like I found some more cute little pens. I like that Sumiko Gurashi one, and I think we have a couple of these Mermaid Pens, which I got from Stationery Stash for free. And those are straws that are pens that look like straws. Valentino's really into this jewel pen for some reason. And the flamingo pens are cute. This is a different type of mermaid pen that has like glitter inside. Here's some Gudetama pencil cases. And I see Miffy, Sumiko Gurashi, Moomin. This is like one of those things that you can use to wrap your colored pencils in. And this one is really cute. Oh, these look like line friends. This looks like the same type of stuff that they sell at Artbox, if you ask me. I think this is my favorite one, the iridescent one. And what else do we have? Some different types of Molong pencil cases. And these little peaches and carrots are really cute. Ooh, this one is super cute too. This yogurt one is so adorable. I love Korean yogurt drinks. Or actually I think it originated in Japan. But they're both really good. Over here we have a bunch of journals and schedulers. This one is so cute. Reminds me of those days when my husband and I used to play claw machines and Japanese UFO catcher all the time. It was such an unhealthy addiction that we managed to finally break. Over here they have some different types of paper which can be used for drawing or watercolors. And then I like how the store has individual colored Prismacolor pencils, so if you need a specific color or if you have a color that runs out, then you could just get just that color. I wish that they offered this kind of thing in more craft and hobby stores, but I noticed that Korea is really, just generally, and this is a generalization, but they're big on fine art and drawing, whereas when I went to Japan, I noticed that people were generally more into handicrafts and that type of thing. But handicrafts like sewing and doing things with felt is a little bit less common in Korea. I mean, even starting from preschool, Koreans have really high quality crayons for kids. I love how they're encased in like a plastic casing and they don't break as easily as your regular Crayola crayons. They're just also much more pigmented and higher quality than you would find in like the US, for example. They make them with different characters on them, but they all contain pretty much the same quality product. I don't know why, but I'm really attracted to these colored pencils in tubes. This was only 2,800 won, which is about $2.80, and the smaller one is like $1.60. So this would make a great party favor for like a kid's birthday party, or maybe a stocking stuffer, or even like to put in a stationery subscription box. So these are paint sets, and I like how they have the little squeezy paint, and so kids could put the paint in the tray and also mix the colors, which is really nice. This little ducky set is so adorable. And this one looks like the art kit, which has multiple mediums in it, which is always nice for experimenting. And then over here we have kurepas, which are oil pastels. They're super messy. And it looks like we reached the musical instrument section. Here's some recorders, and they have these other things. What is this? Tambourines. Those are the traditional Korean drums. Some of them have cute characters on them, and others have the Korean flag. And this looks like a painting tray, so it doesn't have any paints in it, but you can just use it to put your paints on and mix your colors. And this is like a bunch of paintbrushes for kids. These look like kids' art smocks so that they don't get their clothes dirty. I remember when Sienna was in Japanese preschool, she had to bring 2 smocks to school, but I haven't had that requirement in Korean preschool. This must be the section where they sell foreign branded art supplies like Faber-Castell, and I don't recognize these other brands, but they're not Korean. These crayons are really cool because you can use them to draw on glass windows, and then you could just wipe it off with like a wet paper towel. This triangular glue stick reminds me of the Japanese glue GLOO, which you can use to easily glue corners of your stationery. And this is some colorful glitter glue. So over here they have a bunch of cute little craft kits. This one is a phone grip deco set. This one is a music box decorating set. I'm wondering if this is like using decoden or Whipple type of things. And they have all these beading kits over here. My girls love these kits. I think we bought them in bulk at Dongdaemun. This one looks like it's going to be a decoden craft kit. They have a lot of cute gifts for kids here. Some nail stickers and jewels. These are really fun for kids to do. It's kind of like pixel art, but instead of using beads, you have to click together these small little blocks. So it's kind of like a hybrid between Legos and perler beads. But the concept is definitely pixel art. Oh, they're called bricks. So, yeah. Oh, they have this little sparkly yarn. If you've ever seen those Korean scrubby towels that they sell in Daiso, you can use these kits to make your own. And I think it's for crochet. Okay, these are all slime kits and different types of slime, and then they have different things that you can mix into the slime, like beads. So that was 1,800 won, which is about $1.80, or a little bit less than that depending on the exchange rate. And here are a bunch of different beads and fun things that you can use to mix into your slime. Ooh, this one has different kinds of confetti. And over here they have different types of origami paper. The one with the water picture on it next to the portrait one that I'm touching, that one is actually water resistant, so it's fun for like making miniature boats. And these are some other craft kits. My kids also really like this glass deco type of thing. It's basically kind of like a glue that turns into plastic and it hardens, and then you can make these window decorations. But it can get kind of messy. And this is a dinosaur fossil kit. We actually got something similar to this for Sienna and she really loved it. Okay, so this video is getting really long and I'm going to end it here and just continue it next time. So stay tuned for my next Alpha Store shopping video. It's going to be part 2. There's a whole bunch more stuff inside the store that I haven't showed you guys yet. And I want to give a big thank you and shout out to my Patreons and channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye!